Up ahead of us you can see a hill. That hill is yellow. That yellowness is rye. It's literally everywhere.
Okay, so it's cereal rye.
Cereal rye, yep.
It grows wild.
Yeah, it escapes. Funny things about cereal rye. So rye as a plant is really easy to thresh. It's way easier than, say, wheat or buckwheat. Buckwheat is notoriously difficult to thresh. It's got like little pockets that hold onto the grain. And so because it's easy to thresh and it falls over, it's really good at spreading its own seed into the area. And so it spreads like wildfire.
Okay.
And it's called what they call a volunteer crop, meaning you don't have to plant it. If you planted it once, you're good.
See, this reminds me of the whole thing about weeds too, because there's actually a large amount of nutrition in lots of weeds, right?
Yep.
And there's a lot of nutrition all around us, and it's like, okay, so clearly we're not taking advantage of all the opportunities around us, and clearly, you know, we're not doing things in the most efficient way possible.
No, especially when you consider how much land there is that's growing this cereal wheat. If you take the shoulders of the highways, and a lot of them are already growing this wheat, and you think about how many thousands of miles there are in the continental U.S. that, I mean, are loaded with volunteer crops that nobody is eating. And we talk about hunger like it's a problem.
And you said you ate it raw. You ate the kernels raw.
Yeah, I mean, have you ever done that with wheat kernels? Like roll them around in your teeth and suck on them and like kind of just chew them apart?
I can't say that I have. Why don't you tell us about that?
It's probably bad for your teeth. If you're a dentist, I seek forgiveness and absolution. That's what it is. But they're tasty. I mean, it tastes like wheat. It's kind of a pleasant, do-nothing food, a little bit like sunflower seeds, kind of the same texture.
Huh.
If you like chewing on almonds, then you'll like chewing on wheat. I wouldn't recommend it as like the staple of your diet. Grinding is still a good thing, but you can do it without dying.
We're eating all the wheat.
We could totally be like locusts and go from patch to patch and just collect all the good stuff. And as long as we're a little bit messy about it, then it would grow back the next year.
We're ravening insects.
It's gonna be grand. Okay, so we got one, and it's green just around the edges, so it's either ripe or just about to be ripe. And I'm just gonna roll this in my hands. This is like mock threshing to get the grains loose. Now, you can tell if grain is ready by whether or not it's like chewy or milky. If it's chewy or milky still, it's not quite ready. And it's looking like this stuff actually might not be ready. What the heck? Here, I was thinking we were gonna miss it. Yeah. So that's the individual grain. And if you can see, that is quite green. And if I press a fingernail into it, it splits out. So this particular stalk wasn't ready. Now let's go grab another one and see if that is a general phenomena.
I just ate one of the unripe kernels. I hope I don't die.
I don't think you will. Although we will check periodically to make sure that it's okay. Okay, so this is a grain.
If I fall over and start spasming and vomiting, that will be your first clue.
Okay, noted. I will be absolutely fine and not pay attention until then.
I'm feeling like $1,000,000.